Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca and you can find me on Instagram at theplussideofme.com. If you're new to me, well, I'm new to YouTube. I used to blog back in like 2012 through 2015. I was really involved in the plus size community. I even went to Full Figured Fashion Week and got to be an official blogger for that event around, I think maybe 2014, 2015, one of those years. And I loved it. But once I got into a full-time position working and teaching, my blog went to the wayside. But I have been newly interested again in putting out content, and I've been active a little bit more on Instagram. But nowadays, I don't read blogs myself. I come on here onto YouTube and I watch a lot of YouTubers. So I thought it'd be fun to just kind of create my own YouTube channel and see how it goes. And I've always specialized in plus size fashion, and so that's what I'm gonna bring to you today. So a couple weeks ago, I found out about, well, I'd say, no, how long ago did I find out? Maybe a few months ago, I found out that Tanisha from Girl with Curves was going to do a collaboration with Lane Bryant. Now, I've been following Tanisha since the very beginning of her blogging career, and I was always struck by how put together she looked, how classic she looked, and just the different shapes that she created with her clothing. And in fact, I remember the exact outfit that her yellow tunic from her new line is inspired by. And so I was so excited to see what pieces she was going to create for Lane Bryant. Now, something that I really love about her style is that it is stuff that I could wear to work, and that's really important because I teach at a university, and while we can be a little bit more casual than maybe like a corporate job or even some teachers in a high school, I still want to look nice and differentiate myself from students. So this line fit perfectly into what I consider my work aesthetic. So the other week I went into the store and I had expected to buy a sweater. My will was not as good once I got in there. So I was very happy to see that my local Lane Bryant had almost all the pieces. They had them in lots of sizes, and I got to try on almost the entire line. And I might insert a couple like images from my Instagram story of trying those things on. I ended up buying 5 pieces. Oops. And luckily I had a coupon because, you know, it wasn't cheap. But what I do love about it is sometimes whenever these companies do these collaborations, they hike up the prices of the collab. They know that people are excited for them, and they make it even more unattainable. These pieces are the same prices as normal Lane Bryant pieces, and I was very happy to see that. And in fact, I think right now they're having a sale on sweaters and all of them are half off, so like, jump on that. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. So I wanted to show you some of the pieces I've bought. I've worn all of them already out and about. I've worn a lot of them multiple times, and so I definitely think there's some quality pieces here that are worth checking out. So one piece that I got was the black pants that are part of it. I say pants, but they're really leggings. They're like professional fancy leggings. I did not put them in the try-on portion mostly because they're dirty and they have my dog's hair on them. You'll meet Lola soon enough, and as soon as something comes in contact with Lola, Lola becomes a permanent part of its being. And these pants have been Lolified. But anyways, they have a little panel throughout the top and stretch, very stretchy. They have a stretch panel in the back. I like this because it holds close to your back and bottom and it doesn't gap. I got these in a size 26. And they also have pin tucking along the front and in the back of the leg. So again, this is kind of like what I would call a professional legging. They are super comfortable. They're actually fairly thin. And so, I don't know if you can see me or not, but I can see you. They're thin, but your skin is not going to show through them, nor is your underwear. I really don't know what kind of fabric this is. It's not typical legging fabric. It's 95% polyester, 5% spandex. It's fancy leggings. That's really the only thing I can explain it by. I really like these. I've already worn them to work multiple times. They do look like pants on, they just feel like leggings. And they're going to be perfect to wear with booties, perfect to put sweaters on top of. Just a good everyday pant that's going to be form-fitting to your body and super freaking comfortable to wear. The next thing that I got from her line was this kind of like polka dotted textured top, and I did already spill a little bit of coffee on this. I shouldn't be allowed to own cream colored items, but it's just so beautiful I couldn't not get it. I love the sleeves. What I like to think about with these sleeves, and you'll see it in the try on portion, is they're dramatic but contained in their drama. Like, they give a point of interest that's different to a typical sweater, but they are not so belled out that they would be annoying to wear. And I am someone that gets annoyed by things flopping around my wrist. This did not annoy me. I wore it to work. It is warm. I think it'll be better once, you know, it's actually fall weather here. But I just love this texture. It is so pretty on. The top of it has a ribbed neckline. I got this in a 22-24. I would say almost the entire line. Well, the jeans ran true to size. I wear a size 26 jeans. The jeans and bottoms fit me perfectly every single item I tried on. The tops ran a little small. I guess I'm like a size 24, 26, but I assumed I would be wearing a 26, 28 in all the tops. But no, like there was even the mustard one I could try on in an 18-20, and it still fit me fine. It just showed more my belly outline. So I think all of these run a little large, and if you're someone that is on the size 28-30 line, like go try them out. I think it'll work out for you. This one is tunic length. It does go all the way down. The back is not textured. All right, so the back is just flat. And you'll be able to see on the try on portion how it fits. I think I'll be wearing this all throughout winter. I think you can dress it up with accessories and make it simple with accessories. There's really no wrong way to wear this piece. The cream colored sweater I just showed you was one of the reasons why I went into the store to try them on in the first place. I saw the promo pictures for it, I knew I would like it, I wanted to try it on. This mustard sweater was the second thing that I went in there for. I am not typically a mustard person. Like I don't think I have a single other item in my closet that is this color, but I had to get this piece. I had to try it on. I love the detailing in this piece. Again, nice collar to it. I got this in a 22-24 as well. And then it also has kind of a blousey sleeve. It's not as dramatic as the other one, which is fine because this tunic has interest at the bottom. So it is a faux wrap tunic, as you'll be able to see in the try on portion. And it is faux. It's not, you're not going to worry about that coming apart. And then it also has a tie belt that can go around the front of it. I'm not kidding when I say every single time I wear this piece, I get stopped by strangers telling me how much they love my sweater. I think it just hits so nicely on everybody. I've seen it on more petite, short people, and they can wear it as a dress. I think it'd be perfect with like leggings and tights. I've been wearing it with jeans. I will say I've already kind of nicked the sweater material. So like I've worn them a lot and I've worn them hard already, which is a little bit sad, but I do think this will last me throughout the season. And honestly, if it goes on like super clearance, I might just pick up another one just in case. When I went to the store, I didn't initially think that I was going to buy the jeans. I wanted to try them on to see if they were true to size, but they weren't short length, and so I thought they'd be too long on me. I also just am very picky with jeans. I didn't know if I would like them, but I tried on all three of the pants offered in her line, and I loved all three. The only one I didn't get was the gray, like, it's between gray and black colored jeans, and honestly, again, if that goes half off, I'll probably buy that pair as well. But I really like these jeans, and I'm someone who, I like the look of deconstructed jeans, but it has to be like within reason. I want to dress a little more maturely, which isn't exactly fun, but it's the truth. And I just want like little bits of it, and I want it done well. And so I think this pair is kind of perfect for that. So I got these in a size 26. You can see already here that there's a little bit of distressing and a little bit of whiskering, which I really liked. Again, it's kind of like subtle style here. Let's see. This is a leg that has the most distressing, and it does fall right at my knee. And I like that it shows the distressing without showing a ton of skin. So sometimes distressed jeans have like really large gaps and holes in them, and basically your entire knee is out. A lot of times whenever I see the distressing at the knee, it's all the way across, and then like the knee kind of like keeps peeking out little by little by little. I'm not a fan of that. I like that this one covers it for the most part, but has a distressed element to it. The bottoms are not distressed, they are just a normal skinny jean. On the other side, you only have this little part of distressing up here. So the rest of it is not distressed, just has the whiskering. The back pocket is plain, and I like that. I like a classic jean. Now I can't wear this to work, but I can wear it on just like normal day-to-day life. The last piece I got was the one that was most outside of my comfort zone. I do love wearing dresses, and I have a hard time finding dresses that I think work well for like an academic environment that's interesting and doesn't have to be worn with leggings. I find plenty of dresses that can be worn with leggings or pantyhose. But this is the piece it is. I will say I wore it today, and I had a lot of makeup transfer on the collar. I'm not a fan of white collars because I put stuff on my face and then it gets on here. I got this in a size 22, and I'll talk a little bit about the sizing of this. I love this print. It's kind of like watercolory, almost makes it seem like animal print, but then you end up seeing the pattern within it. It's like an ink blot kind of patterning. It comes down and cinches at the waist, and there is stretch at the waist. And then you have the fabric basically ribboned with white. This is all one sheet of fabric that has then been pleated to give the effect of different kind of fabrics coming together. And so the sleeves are also in that. And so you have this block of pattern up top, white collar, and then the sleeves. The sleeves are not lined, so they're a little see-through, and they have a button closure. Again, very blousy, like all of her pieces. I wore this today. I had a award ceremony for students, and one of my students won an award, and so I wore this with a black belt, which I'll insert a picture of. I also tried on the black belt in the actual fitting room, and the fitting room one, I tried on the black belt that came with her like kind of like poncho sweater, and it's essentially one long kind of like leatherette fabric that I thought looked much better than the belt that I personally had. But I only had one belt in my possession this morning, and that's the one I wore. I also wore it with the collar open and unbuttoned down to here, but after the try-on portion, I think I like it better buttoned up. I personally can't handle things like touching my neck for a long period of time, so I don't know if I'd actually be able to wear it that way, but looks-wise, I liked it. Now, this top is really smart. It's made with buttons up top like normal, but then once you get down towards the actual area that cleavage would show, there are interior buttons, and so there's not going to be any gapping if your chest is larger and pulling at it in different times. There are buttons you're going to see on the outside, additional buttons on the inside, no gapping is going to occur. I tried this on in a 24 and found it to be a little bit big in the shoulder, so I went down to a size 22. The 22 is slightly tight in my arms, and honestly, it's not tight, it's just that I can see in images that the fabric is pulling the pattern a little bit. But it fit me the best in the shoulders, and so I do have narrow shoulders, and that's just part of life. Because of the way that the dress is cut, the biggest part of myself, the hips, were fine because I had in the waist where it was elastic and then the hips kind of flowed out, and so the 22 worked fine. But even so, I still think this piece runs a little bit large, and so again, if you're a size 30, you might try the size 28 and see how it goes. Especially if you're a size 30 that's kind of pear-shaped, I think you'll have an easier time getting into it. Overall, I think these pieces are great. I am excited to wear them when it's cooler out. It is definitely a fall collection, and it is not fall in North Carolina. I keep wearing them and then being like, what was I thinking? Because I end up getting a little too warm in them. But I've worn them multiple times. I've only owned them for like a week, and I've already worn them multiple times. I have gotten so many compliments from strangers, from people I know about my outfits. They really love them. I think when I wore the dress today, I received at least 5 or 6 compliments, some of them from people that are just like walking by me. It stands out, and I think it's important to have clothes that do stand out, that let you have that moment where things are a little bit different and are still appropriate for a workplace, are appropriate for a party, are appropriate for going out and just having fun with your friends. And so I'm really happy with how versatile the pieces are. Also, when it comes to like the jeans and the sweaters, I've worn them back to back without washing in between, and they've kept their shape. And so I think that these are not pieces that are just gonna like fall apart or become frumpy messes as you wear them. They are going to keep their shape, and they are going to be fine. So I am very happy with what I got. Very excited. I took my little step in to try my 1 to 2 sweaters and then walked out with a bag full of items. I am excited to see how this line does, and if Lane Bryant will continue doing influencer collaborations, because this is the most excited I've been for a Lane Bryant line in a very long time, and I felt like it really hit the mark, and I hope they keep doing it. If you have any questions about any of the pieces I ordered, please let me know. I'm happy to help. I also tried on a lot of the items, so if you have fit questions, go ahead and ask me. In general, I felt like almost everything ran a little large. The bottoms fit true to size, so take that as you will. Thanks for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep putting out some plus size fashion videos. I think soon I'll have another haul, but it'll be a collective haul because I have some items from Target. I have some things from Torrid, and so I'm just going to kind of mix it together and show you all of them at once. And I'm also going to be starting to do some fall outfit decisions. So thank you for checking out my channel and watching my video, and I hope you had a great time. Bye!